Hello and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. So this is stage three. Back here at Station Square area. Um, I will preface this right now. I do actually take damage and lose life. Kind of embarrassing. You can also use the fishing rod to smash up these enemies, which is pretty hilarious when you think about it. But yeah, when it's so important when you're on these levels that you that you really pay attention to where you go about your business. Otherwise, otherwise things are just going to get really difficult pretty early on. So letting you know about that. I didn't mention that in the previous episode. I think the only way you take damage as big is if you walk into an enemy or if you fail to catch the fish. Like for example, if that little power meter on the side of the screen when you're actually in water. I'll show it off here. Yep, there. So if that meter fills up all the way, then that counts as a fail, and that counts as a failure, and you end up losing a life. So be very careful of that. Sometimes too, sometimes too when you're fishing for Froggy, he just won't pay attention to he just won't pay attention to the line at all. So you may have to try a couple of times. I was originally planning to leave out this leave out this failure here with the hammerhead, but I wanted to showcase it just to show the nature of how frustrating these levels can be for some people. I know it's not like I said, it's not a huge concern for myself or for everybody by any means, but you know, sometimes these things do happen. You just have to be patient, just like real life fishing or Sega Bass fishing, whatever you prefer. It's just like we have to be patient for buying a new car. Hey, speaking of buying a new car this weekend, guess what I did? It was kind of a last minute thing too. Like the poor old thing I was driving. I've had it for 7 years now, and proud of it. It was very serviceable. I mean, it got me through college. It was actually the same car that I used to drive through Smash tournaments back in the day. So that was exciting. Very, very fun. And well, I mean, it got me to where it needed to be. It was like I said, it was. I mean, we definitely got our time and money's worth out of that one. But you know, everything just wears down with age. So we figured it was time to get a new one. So we made a little trip to the just this local dealer in just down not even maybe 10 minutes from where I live here, which is pretty crazy. I took it we took it for a test drive, did all the paperwork, and it was very definitely not as painful as that must have been with the hammerhead, but still it went well. I was very surprised. But so yeah, now I'm the happy owner of a well, new to me vehicle. It's a 2011, so that's that. Of course, with every new car, there's its kinks. So I'm still getting used to all that and all that fun stuff. Just like how apparently in this level I'm still getting used to. I think I would actually say this is the hardest out of big stages, just because this area is just so open-ended, and where you can go and where all the different fish are and how they behave and stuff. Sometimes they'll just overlap with Froggy, like you see there, with sharks and robo-fish. Why are there robo-fish in the ocean? That's what I want to know. But and I believe if you explore long enough, there's actually a secret area. And where there's a little cave that you go into, and there's some pretty rare fish that you can pick up there. So I really wish I took the time to show that off in this recording, but I must not have been thinking of it at the time. So yeah, if you do find yourself within the within the line of sight of other fish, you can just you can just escape it if you want to, or you can or if you feel a little daring, you can try and catch them for yourself. It's up to you, really. Let's see, and I think it's on this attempt where we actually get to where we need to be with Froggy here. Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing you have this. It's a good thing you have this life belt to keep it afloat. Otherwise, you actually, if you didn't pick it, if you didn't have this, so you actually would sink. You actually would sink to the bottom, and eventually, in like a. Hold on, I'm talking too fast. So, so like if you're not quick enough, you actually will drown. So, that's very annoying.
Something's fighting.
And sometimes too with fish, like even if they'll like, even if they like nibble on the line, you'll have to try again. Sometimes they have to be convinced with your bait. I guess I don't know, but I think I've only ever gone fishing once in my entire life, and that was back when I was in the Scouts.
Froggy? Uh-oh. No! Hold on there! Come back, please! Give me my friend back! I'm begging you, please! Froggy? This place doesn't look familiar to me at all. Smells like Froggy's around somewhere. Think I'll see what's behind this door.
Alright, and with no hammer to press that switch, we can just jump on it, because we're that cool, apparently. And then that is not how you enter a door, but whatever. Anyway, Hot Shelter is Big's final stage, and a pretty weird one at that. I mean, it's not too terribly hard, but it's just, well, you'll see for yourselves here in a minute. So you take the elevator down like you normally would, kind of like, this is, like, the start here is actually really similar to, like, structurally very similar to how it was with Amy when we were playing with her a while ago. I definitely recommend picking up that shield just in case you run into trouble. Just taking the sight of Big running at high speeds with that speed capsule there. It's a pretty glorious sight to see, honestly.
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help.
The way to save him here is press that switch to raise the water, or I guess dump all the water from the sides. That can't be very that can't be sanitary, honestly. All right, so once you see those walls go back, I'll go up. You'll see the fish appear. So that does include Froggy. So so we can just waltz on over to where he is and try to pick him up. And if my memory is good, then he actually is willing to. I think the time we yeah, sometimes you have to wiggle the bait around just to get the fish's attention. And yeah, so that's it. He was very cooperative during this during this stage, and and all that sort of thing. So I'm very proud of him for that.
Froggy!
Fantastic.
Not too bad. Yes. We're together again at last, huh? Huh? That's strange. Where am I? Froggy?
Wow. Is it all right for me to be here? So do you trust me? So these are the 7 emeralds. Could it be? The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds, unified by one that is the controller. The 7 Chaos, the controller itself. Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 Chaos?
Froggy? I don't like the looks of this place. If something happens now, there's no point to my rescuing you. I don't know who would bother to save us both. We better get going, buddy!
Emergency alert has been canceled. Resuming monorail operation.
Before we make high time to get out of here, we're gonna actually take a little, just a quick little detour through this, through this prison area. Because you remember, not just our high score that we set on the whack-a-mole game, but also on, also when we first made our prison escape. There is that third cell with nothing in it before, but now there is. Now there is something in there, and that's a third upgrade to not I guess level 3 upgrade, but the second upgrade to our lure, which is the last one. This will be very, like I said, this serves very little purpose in the story, but when you're doing trial mode to pick up some more emblems, then it'll definitely help you out with that. So now we're all fully decked out, and we are ready to what's the phrase? Oh, hightail. Yeah, we're ready to hightail it out of here. So hit the switch, make that monorail appear, and we can get going as those would say. Then once you get back up to the this upper area, just follow the path upwards. You can take that little elevator there if you want, or the springs. Yeah, you can see the tornado there, but that's not what we're concerned with. We're actually concerned with that big guy up there.
So, I see you're trying to escape. I'm right on time. Chaos, grab him! Get that frog! And don't forget the Chaos Emerald. All right, and now for the frog. The frog is possessed by your tail. Once you get your tail, you'll be complete and ultra strong.
Unbelievable! Look what happened! Chaos has transformed again!
Huh?
Uh-oh. Gotta go!
Froggy? I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
So, he's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back. Watch me.
Careful, Froggy. Don't worry. We'll get you back.
So of course we gotta have our one boss fight here, so let's see what we gotta do.
Aim for the frog and cast your lure.
I believe this is like one of the only attacks Chaos will have here, if not the only one. Once that blinker appears, that's when you need to that's when you need to start the fishing sequence. Even though you don't actually fish here, once you land the mark on Froggy, you're good. You're as good as gold. So the fight automatically ends there. Just like the stages themselves, this might take you a couple tries, depending on your luck. Or if you're really spot on with this, like the really skilled people are, then you can clear this in as little as like 6 seconds, I believe. So.
Hooray! Froggy! I won't let them take you away again.
Go on and get out of here. I'll do the rest.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Come, little bunny. Time to get a move on.
They say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and other people say when life gives you an airplane, you just have to wing it. Or maybe that might not be entirely right, but anyway, once you interact with the tornado there, the story ends. So I will see you next time on Sonic Adventure.
Huh? What? Hey, maybe we could use this. But I don't know the first thing about it. Oh well, I'll give it a try anyway.
Let's fly.